Hello, my name is Mr. Doc. I will be your guide today as I take you through the now currently renovating Oneida House. I do hope you enjoy the show. Before we go on, due to my vocal strength, I will not be able to open my mouth throughout the rest of the tour. Now, let us go in. I know, it's a little empty. A lot of renovations had to be made. But enough of that. Let's get to what I'm here to talk about, shall we? Here, I have an archive filled with unique information surrounding the personal financial lives of the people who resided here. Here, we have one of the very house itself. And one of the community members, all gathered together. Now, before we talk more about these people, let us go upstairs. If anyone's wondering, the house was built in 4 phases between 1861 and 1878. Well, here we are. To get into much more detail, there we are. Now, one way the community members dealt with their finances was with something that was known as the compromise plan. To get into more detail about that, let me go on. Basically, it meant that one half of the property bought by the members can be returned in the form of stocks. Then, when a member passes the age of 16, they are to be given a bonus of $200. Now, if you think that's a lot for the 1880s, one such item in this archive is a check for $30,000, which if you do the math, is about $800 today! Sorry, back on track. As written, all children are to be educated and supported until they reach the age of 16. And, finally, elderly people are invalid to have the option of guarantee of support for life instead of stock. There's plenty of more to talk about in these archives, including the terms and conditions of owning property in the community, which was signed by over 200 members. Along with documents validating that $30,000 check I mentioned earlier, in case you think I was exaggerating about that. Now, there's one more thing I'd like to show, but unfortunately I left it up in the attic, so follow me. Wonder how people like this could afford a house like this. Apparently, they made most of their sales and money through animal tracks, silk thread, and vegetables, along with silverware. Found it! This newspaper article discusses a movement to eradicate the Oneida community and some of their practices. It's strange, though, that this article will be in this archive when the rest of it talks about finances. Perhaps something got misplaced. One unfortunate downside to an archive is not being able to find the exact information you're looking for. Also, a lot of what was in this article that I didn't show was in cursive, which unfortunately I cannot understand. Another limitation of the archive. Well, that's all, folks. That's the end of the tour. I hope you had a fun time. If you have any questions, please ask my general manager sitting there, perhaps in the corner. I hope you had fun. I'm sure I had. Well, have a nice day. Goodbye.